When I was younger, I've had a lot of relationships where men used to tell me, I wasn't all that and I was ugly and how without them I would never be nothing. Well,
Y'all want me to be ugly and insecure so bad, but then you would be out of work. Stupid bitch.
Lil Kim just popped out looking hella different, and she has a major warning to anyone who has something to say about her new look. Lil Kim's ever-crazy face has been a big topic for a while now, but after she debuted her new melting face with her daughter, the internet has been telling her to put the surgery knife down because it's gone too far already. But Lil Kim isn't having it, saying that the black community has called her ugly her whole life and can't tell her what to do anymore. Girl, what's going on here?
We the same people. I bleed just like y'all. Same people. I got feelings just like y'all. And that's the whole thing. Like, we still at the...
Kim's plastic surgeries have been a major topic of conversation at one point. Music, but it dropped quite a bit since she hasn't really been in the public eye for a while now. But all hell broke loose when she made a rare red carpet appearance with her 12-year-old daughter Royal Reign for the Amazon Kids Back to School runway show in New York. Music Reign was a model for the show, and the proud mama took some really nice pictures with her daughter on the red carpet. Royal Reign looks very much like how her mother did in the early 90s, and everyone couldn't help but talk about how gorgeous she is. And with Kim standing directly beside her, no one could say she was really her mother's daughter because baby Lil Kim loves the surgeon's table. I mean, if you saw a picture of Kim from 1994 and compared it to how she looks today, it's a completely different person staring back at you, and that's crazy, especially when you think about how much of an IT girl she was in the 90s. She was stunning, sexy, and always had a way to keep people talking about her. Of course, her talent was part of what helped her climb the ladder as the 90s queen of rap. Sometimes, music, even her styling, can get a bit kitschy and weird, but Lil Kim somehow made it work. And it's fair to say that she single-handedly introduced a whole new aesthetic to female rap. That's why the people just couldn't understand why Lil Kim would up and start changing like that. We know that getting work done is more like an obligation as a female rapper, and we've seen just about everyone get some surgery. But what Lil Kim did wasn't some nip and tuck. Music, it was like she was trying to change her identity completely. Allegedly, it only got worse for her after she started comparing herself to Nicki Minaj. Mind you, Kim never felt confident about her look. After her parents got divorced, she moved with her mom to New Rochelle in New York, Music, which was an all-white neighborhood at the time. However, Kim struggled to make friends, and she was often teased and made to feel ugly for being the dark-skinned girl. She took it to heart and had to beg her mom to send her back to Brooklyn once the pressure got intense. But the move didn't exactly make it any better. Her own father was both verbally and physically abusive towards her and often mocked her hair and clothes. She said in an interview, "Everything about me was wrong. My hair, my clothes, just me." After her dad kicked her out, and even the men she dated never failed to remind her that she was second choice. Now, it's not a secret that Lil Kim was in love and in a messy relationship with Biggie. He brought her into the Junior Mafia group, got her into Bad Boy Records, and the two of them worked on raps and albums together. Lil Kim was there during Biggie's days as a crack seller in Brooklyn, and Music stood by him. Everyone in the industry knew that they had something going on, but the minute he started getting more mainstream attention, he got married to Faith Evans. And yeah, Lil Kim was understandably furious. She'd been there hustling with him from the start, and here goes Biggie marrying this light-skinned woman a few weeks after knowing her. Lil Kim stayed Biggie's side chick because she believed he was the only man who'd ever loved her. And maybe she was hoping that she'd get bumped up to #1 once he and Faith Evans ended their relationship. At the same time, Kim was making some serious money as a rapper and was already making changes to her body. She got breast implants, a nose job, and started to wear blonde wigs and bright contacts. Well, she got her wish since Faith and Biggie ended up getting a divorce. But Biggie immediately replaced her with Charlie Baltimore. Can you see the pattern already? He publicly made yet another light-skinned woman his girlfriend, while Kim remained the hidden mistress. People around her told her not to worry, that Charlie was needed for Biggie's public image, and having her on his arm made him look better. Music, Lil Kim still stayed with Biggie until he passed, but that whole ordeal did a number on her. She said, "All my life men have told me I wasn't pretty enough. even the men I was dating. And I'd be like, well, why are you with me then? It's always been men putting me down, just like my dad. To this day, when someone says I'm cute, I can't see music it. It doesn't matter what anybody says. After Biggie's death, Lil Kim got into a relationship with Damian Hardy, a dealer, and the cycle repeated itself, or maybe worse, because this was part of what really got her hooked on plastic surgery. Kim talked about how he'd beat her, break her nose, only to break it again as soon as she got it fixed. On top of that, he reportedly also cheated on her, and that got Lil Kim returning back to her doctors to get the same things these men were leaving her for. She said, "Guys always cheated on me with women who were European looking. You know, the long hair type, really music, beautiful women that left me thinking, how can I compete with that? Being a regular black girl wasn't good enough." And even the music industry, where she had gotten recognition and acknowledgement from, started to reject her for someone new. Lil Kim went to prison in 2005 after she was found guilty of perjury, music, and lying to a federal grand jury about a 2001 shootout outside the Hot 97 radio station in New York. She still released an album while in prison, and her label made sure to promote and keep her in the public eye. However, despite the success music saw both in and out of prison, it was completely eclipsed by what Nicki Minaj did when she came on the scene. Music, granted, Nicki was darker when she started rapping, but she soon changed her features and skin color a bit to sell records. And girl, it worked like a charm. She was able to reach heights that other female rappers like Foxy Brown, Remy Ma, and of course Lil Kim never reached. Lil Kim watched as her crown of Queen of Rap got placed on Nicki's head. If you search Queen of Rap right now, Nicki is going to pop up while Lil Kim is somewhere further down. It stung to see the industry elevate someone with the same light skin tone and Eurocentric features that Lil Kim had to compete with her whole life. Music, Nicki Minaj did have the talent and drive to take her to the top, but even Nicki admitted that darker-skinned women had to work extra hard to get recognition. And she wasn't going to act dumb or pretend that skin color doesn't contribute to success.
I think brown skin rapper chicks, no disrespect, but I think since you came in the game, it kind of made it hard for them.
Really?
Yeah, I think brown skin chicks got to work a little harder. I think it's like you set a bar for like brown skin chicks to be like, because a lot of chicks at that time was like, oh wow, well, Nicki popping right now, I gotta be at least trying to catch up to look like her somewhat. And a lot of brown skin chicks really, like I think brown skin chicks got to work extra harder.
Well, I will say dark skin and brown skin women have to work extra harder in any field.
Yeah.
Just like how I feel being black, a black woman, I feel like, if a white woman and me was going into the same job at Wall Street, I feel like I wouldn't get the job off the rip just because of me being black, unless I was double and triple times smarter than her and double and triple times better than her. So yes, I do agree with that. But of course it's me, so I don't feel like my complexion is the reason why I made it. But I also I try not to be blind or play dumb to what's really happening in the world.
I think you came in the game at a time where complexion played a part in a lot of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Like even the videos were like everybody was going with like the light
plastic surgery to compete. But even though she's more settled in her career now, her beef with her body and skin tone continues. Music, and with her recent appearance, she's about 10 shades lighter than she used to be and made sure to erase anything on her face that reminded her that she's black. It's really sad because she was actually a beautiful woman. And when fans tried to remind her, she called them out for being haters. For Kim, people can criticize her all they want, but she didn't turn out like this overnight. Her dad, her community, and the music industry have been telling her for years that she'd be more beautiful if she just changed and looked like something else. And now that she's finally done it, she's not about to hear anyone talk about what a mistake she made. But the internet is still telling Lil Kim that it's time to stop. Her daughter is growing now and looks just like her, and folks are worried that she might get caught in the same cycle. This is a prime example of how media and public scrutiny can make you feel ugly. Lil Kim was a natural beauty, and I really wish she knew that. Kim was a stunning black beauty before all of this cosmetic-ish. Anti-blackness and black self-hate made her do that to herself. Music. But what do you guys think about this? Sound off in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.